And this is the thing, you might make a hypothesis and you're like, shit, that makes sense to me. And then you run it over like, I don't know, 4, 8, 12 weeks. And then at the end of that, you're like, shit, I've got nothing out of that. Let's say you've jacked up your triceps. You definitely have some size. You can tricep push down more. You can skull crush more. You can do all sorts of stuff more. Yet the split jerk is still shit. So you can conclude, well, that hasn't carried over. So maybe that wasn't the problem. And this is how you kind of run around. You run around some of these problems and freaking months, years go by. And you might not improve, but you're learning what didn't improve and that what didn't work. And that in itself is valuable information, right? And that's what training is about. This is why this is a long-term journey. You always learn. As long as the passion is there and that is unwavering, you will continue to improve, man. It's just, can you stomach the empty months? Can you stomach the empty years even? Because that's where true knowledge comes from. Like you can read those little sexy little articles that talk about, hypertrophy in this population, these 12 individuals that have never seen a gym in their life. We put them through this program and it produced 40% more muscle. Yeah, cool, no worries. These blokes have never seen the gym, untrained athletes. When you're 10, 15, 20 years into the mix, mate, like how many studies do you know where 10, 15, 20 year athletes with experience for them 2 decades have been experimented on? You don't see that. And so you're kind of on your own and your peers are with you and you can kind of get more value out of the gym bro in the gym than the bloody, lab coat scientist that has a beautiful hypothesis about a newborn that was just born yesterday and started lifting. Dude, if the newborn just sits in a chair, he's going to gain size and strength. There's nothing to be gained out of that. So that's kind of the game we're in. And a lot of people like frown upon that idea. I freaking love the idea of me being a scientist for myself. I'm the experimentation and the product. That thing is really, really cool to me.